There's a link in the description to join up. So join up. Let's go. Come on in. I wouldn't mind at all. I'm good. I'm good. Ready to see you. Ready to speak with you. Any questions? Any answers? Bring them. Bring them. Bring them. Bring them. All right. We got that cleared. All right. Cool. Thank you for your entertainment, your assistance. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay. Now, what else can I listen to here? That's okay. Huh? Hmm. Hello. It's so nice to see you in, man. That's a lot. That's a lot. I really appreciate it. I don't know what this fucking record company would do. You know what? It's Prong, okay? Tommy Victor's band, if the record company strikes it or hits it or whatever, more for him, Tommy Victor has been working for those other bands as a hired guitar player for so long that people need to understand that he is his own band. So that's okay. We're gonna listen to Prong right now. Like that. Like this. Yeah, I see the barcode. That means trouble is a coming, huh? But yeah, the man has his own band. He's been working so hard for other people. Let's just go ahead and play it. Let's see. Please join up. Link is in the description, I believe. Just youtube.com/, create join, and just join in. Why not? Copy and paste. It's a little quiet. I think my voice can still handle that. Thank you all. Thank you for the views. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Join in. This is a co-stream. If you get the link, grab the link from the description. Okay. If you chat, please do. Chat with each other. Chat amongst yourselves. Chat to your mother. I'll answer you if I see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Click like, click don't like, whatever you want to do. But I appreciate it. I'm degas. Excuse myself. Degassing the logger, pouring in the cup like I knew I should. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those views. That's so great. Throw those hearts and shit. Like do all that. But yeah, a little bit of anti-bitter is what that is. It makes it a mountain mimosa, like so high class, like mountain mimosa. The old Black Joe is right there. Yesterday's Mountain Dew and bourbon. We'll just do it with my beer. Yo yo, on. What is it? On these? Come on, man. I can't see that shit. Hold up. Well, look, on these, right? Or on Z. Listen, bro. Cheers. Okay. And then Smooth Keys, of course. What's up, my brother? Not much, man. Doing my thing, like, you know, just inviting everybody up. By the way, there's a link in the description. It may take a little bit of finagling. It's a YouTube link. Create, share, join, whatever they call it. Just get it in there. Get it in your search bar or however you guys do your business. Broke. But yeah, Keys. I hope you're doing good, man. I've been listening to your sessions. I love it. I love it. Anybody can. What you guzzling? I'm guzzling some Mountain Dew. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Mountain Dew. Yeah. Dawson Moon. Nice to meet you, Dawson Moon. What's up with you? Cheers to you. Cheers to you. What you guzzling, Dawson Moon? What you eating? What you smoking? What you drinking? What you pushing? I mean, not for nothing, but it's Easter time, and I'll tell you what, man. If that's a fertility issue, I was feeling fertility issues all week last week. I was looking, but I don't need to produce anymore. We produce everything. We produced over the top, but there's a pull to the time of day. You know what I mean? I'm guzzling on a little 8 ball. Sean 420, what's up? Uh, that's you're not Nihai Horror, huh? You're not the creator of Esto, right? You didn't make the Elvira right there, did you, Sean? You might as well be Sean. I don't know. Edie McClurg. I've told people before. Edie McClurg, man, she ended up in there in the Cheech and Chong movie and shit. Sean, that was the best thing that ever happened, eh? Oh, Smooth Keys. Everybody subscribe to Smooth Keys. You see, he's a moderator down here. Yeah, subscribe. Listen to his music. Understand. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if you can, and if you can't, just let your palate be wet. Just let your palate be wet. I mean to say, just enjoy it. As a casual, if you want. But I'm a sonic. So I love hearing sounds, music, the combination of both, chaos, noise, everything, huh? You love Cheech and Chong, Sean? Oh fuck yeah, Sean. Cheech and Chong, man. Hey Sean, you're 422, so Sean, if you want a stash box, I got a Cheech and Chong little tin. It's not a big deal. You put your joints in it, you put your stash in it, whatever. But I got a little Cheech and Chong tin. I will send you, Sean. My email address, as Smooth knows, is PJOE or PJoe78 or 78 at yahoo.com. PJOE78 at yahoo.com. You email me, Sean. You say, hey, I'm Sean. I like Cheech and Chong. I got a stash box for you, bro. Just one of those little tin things. It's just ornamental. And beyond that, better than that, it was basically a free premium. I got a Cheech and Chong wallet, novelty wallet. It came with that free premium. If I could pass it on to you and you can enjoy it, you're fucking welcome to it, Sean. $4 or $5, I put it in the mail, no skin off my fucking ass. You know what I mean? Like, it's beautiful. Like, we need to open commerce. We need to start mailing again. We did this when we were phone weirdos, and now we're just fucking internet weirdos or YouTubers or whatever you call it. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Johnny? Yeah, Smoking Joe. He's always going to be Johnny Gat. Hey, you're cool, Johnny Gat. Yo. Oh, by the way, you can join in, right? In the description, there's a link. You can just join in and co-stream. I'll probably let you up, right? That's the, promise. So yeah, Sean, send me an email. I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna go grab it. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna grab something else. I'm not gonna grab that fucking stash tin. It's just a stash tin. But I'll be right back. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. I lick you all over for a dime. Okay, for free then. So yeah, I totally love Cheech and Chong. That was actually from next movie, I think, when they're in the waiting room. You know what I mean? Right, right, right. Johnny. I don't know. Cheech is obviously like a really good wordsman. He can really craft a story and words, and oh my god, what is that? When they were in Amsterdam, things are tough all over or whatever, and they're in like, excuse me, they're in the boxing ring and they do that like nut stretching around. Like that's one of those theoretical like Cheech pieces. Cheech is a great writer. Chong is a great advocate, but you have to understand. I love those guys. I love all the art that they did, whether when they were even like friction with each other and they had to separate. I love all the art they did. Okay, Johnny got Sean, everybody. Um, I love those guys and all that, but I'll tell you what, like, I respect the hell out of Edward Culver, photographer, and he told me, when he did have to go meet them, he was like, because he was in demand for celebrity photos, he said they weren't nice and they weren't fucking funny, and they probably were warring it with each other at the time, This is '80s, right? And they went through a lot of shit. Like some of my favorite stuff is like Nice Dreams, Next Movie. It's not Up in Smoke is an absolute classic, guys. Come on, CNC Brown Productions, Up in Smoke, and Next Movie. I'll say, just hands down, those are fucking classics. Okay, but they separated too, and then you got like Born in East LA, Cheech. Oh fucking god, I love that movie. My wife and I both geek out about every little detail, especially like the. Then you got the OTMs. What are OTMs? The other than Mexicans that are still trapped at the border, yeah. And he's like, you got to train them too. Well, who are they? Well, they're Chinese or Indian or something. And he was like, Chinese Indians. And then when he had to do tattoos in jail, right? You got to relate to this kind of shit. You know what I mean? But anyways, he's a fucking great writer. They're both great writers, and then they separated. Like I said, so Far Out Man was kind of like this weird, Tommy Chong last gasp outside of the mainstream Hollywood industry movie. You're like, it really was, and like, there's funny things about that, really, if you really think about it, But see, Thomas Howell, I'm Pony Boy, dude. I was Pony Boy, and he was down there with Judd Nelson. You got to really get the intricacies because good old Pony Boy had already been canceled because he did Soul Man, but that gave Ray Don Chong one of her good co-lead roles. That's daughter of Mr. Master Tommy. Uh, what can you do? Like my wife and I basically started our music because of the Chong book. Because I played music for many years and I was done with it because the fucking club scene is just selling alcohol. If you can't sell alcohol, you can't sell anything. Let's put it that way, okay? So that's what the club scene is. I quit that shit. But it wasn't even because of that. It's because of 9/11 actually. 2001 the attendance went to shit. I played all through the 90s. At least once a month in a good club. You know what I mean? Like it all averages out. Whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna ignore you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm behind here. My favorites are Ice Dreams. Yeah, nice dreams, right? Yeah, that's the best. And Up in Smoke. Yeah, absolutely. So the only thing I could tell you, Johnny, and I'm gonna go up so that I didn't miss anything else, huh? Okay, there you go. Johnny, the only thing I can tell you is one more thing, Johnny got is Next movie. You're missing next movie. Okay. Like if you just want to make that the universe, that's fine. Okay. But then there's things are tough all over. That's fucking funny. Then there's arguments for, I don't know, what's that? Charlie the Ghost. That's a Cheech movie, Charlie the Ghost. There's arguments for the Corsican brothers. There's some hilarity to be had there. Things are tough all over. Number two. But number one, you need to get into next movie. Get Out of My Room. Oh my gosh. When I had Get Out of My Room, I had the CD, or like not CD back in then, it was cassette. The extended cassette, EP extended. And then the home video, like that weird 80s. They had the triangle with the eyeball on top. Get out of my room and leave me alone. Home videos were so limited back in those days when you got a VHS like that, and it's like this badass collection. And I remember their interview in that, and I mean, that's home videos were like something, you used to just like rent 5 over the weekend, right? And bring some friends. You probably watched 3, right? But this is the good part about those days. There was 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds, and they realized like, oh, I watched 3 movies, right? And they didn't go like up to the counter. Can I speak to your manager? Look, I didn't see the other 2 movies yet, so I probably need more time, and you guys are gonna have to work with me. No, if you rented 5 movies over the weekend, you went with your friends, and you watched 3, you returned all 5 on fucking Monday. You know why? Because they had a contract, and it was gonna ream you if you didn't stay to your side of the contract. And we were children learning that, 10 years old, 12 years old. I had my card at 8. Yeah, Blockbuster, you had to have somebody's credit card, maybe your mom's. But I'm saying, like, in my first membership, I was 8 years old. I didn't have anybody's credit card. But I was like, I work at the carnival and I cut grass. And they're like, oh, you have a job? Here you go, bro. And then I never went into the cowboy doors there. I never went in that little nook in the corner there when I was 8 or 12, but I knew I was getting there. You miss Blockbuster? Yeah, well, Blockbuster, was cool as hell. I love Blockbuster. It was fun when they bought up every local, because when they bought up every local, they took their old inventory and sold it off as preview tapes $5.99, and I grabbed a lot of good titles that way, but they also totally killed the business. Yeah, well, a Blockbuster's card's one thing, and even when they were killing everybody else's businesses, I was still down to the deal, so I got Blockbuster's rewards, and that's when they were like, "Oh, you can rent just 5 videos a month as long as they're not new releases for free or for your $12 membership." And then, oh, you rented 2, here's a coupon, you can rent 1 more. Oh, you rented 3, here's a coupon, you can rent 2 more. So I could watch everything for the membership of like $12 a month, but that's basically what Netflix became. You see what I'm saying? And it destroyed everything, didn't it? So, Sean, you're cool as hell, man. I do have an old Blockbuster card of mine, but I totally value the ones that I have of my friends much better. You seem like a metal guy, which is sick. But no, I thought I was sick. I I appreciate Pink Floyd, man. You know, am I a metal guy? No, I'm a 2-chord guy, man. I'm a bass player, so I like every kind of music. But my favorite kind of music would be the most primitive sort of hardcore punk rock, actually. Or because it's a 2-chord guy, it goes all the way to the other side. I can also just listen to complete, house, 2 on the floor, Euro trash disco, like you could call it, because it's the same vibe. And then the jungle music of any culture, any folk culture, it could be the never recorded uh, fifes of the early revolution. But I love twos, man. I love twos. So that's my dichotomy: 1 and 2, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Fuck you, and enjoy it. So paradiddle, motherfucker. I'm not a metal guy. No. I'm a everything guy. I mean, I'm a bass player. I'm a rhythm section guy. Johnny Gat. Johnny Gat. You need to know Smooth Keys. Smooth Keys is fucking awesome. Yeah, so Pink Floyd. Oh yeah, I love Pink Floyd. I appreciate Pink Floyd. There's different eras. There's Sid Barrett. There's Amagama. And I love that. There's you could try to do the Dark Side of the Spoon. No, I'm just kidding. You could try to like link it up with Oz. My wife's an Oz person. I got hold on. I can't even because this is our family home, obviously. So we got to appease that issue. So there's the Oz stuff right there, and then there's more friendly family stuff. Then there's all that. So we have to have a maintain a family environment and all of that. So yeah, she got her Oz stuff. Cool, right? But yeah, we're respecting all of that. Do I love Pink Floyd? I do. And if you line it up with Oz, that's kind of cool too. And I like that because it's the poppy album. I mean, just Money, right? I have Dark Side of the Moon, and just listening to Money, it's like that's so cool. Like it's a great fucking perfect song right there. I like electric or light orchestra. I like things that are like not heavy topics, because I'm usually involved in heavy topics, right? Some of these guys have been around and asking me, "Are you getting wasted?" I was like, "I wish I could, man, but I can't shut down this fucking, you know, furnace." So if I was free enough, I probably would, but I can't really. I'm preoccupied. I'm per the Robert. I don't know what language that is. I think it says Deul, like Diavoli. I don't know. But I bet these guys, publishing companies, aren't coming after me. And that is wonderful, Dawson. Everything is wonderful. Johnny Dawson, check out Smooth Keys. Smooth Keys is going to be playing a show tomorrow and it's going to go good. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. Oh, LSD, yeah. And we listened to the Pink Floyd album and watched the Oz. Hell yeah, man. I love that. That's a fun situation. I was geez, how old was I? 17 or 18? Yeah, 18. And I had some mushrooms and you say Lucy, and that was interesting to me. So yeah, this is gonna go over like a Led Zeppelin right here. Yes, sir. You're right, Sean. But yeah, I was on that, like you say, that I was on the psilocybin tip with these mushrooms, and I was listening to, and as you put it, Lucy, I was listening to Beatles, and so like White Album came in there, and the Lucy and the Sky with Diamonds and all that, and I started seeing those like wonderful pinwheels and tracers and things, and I was like, huh. Imagine yourself watching this shit on my wall. You'd probably think that you're dead. Stuff like that. But yeah, Led Zeppelin was a big, heavy one for me in the first days, and I understood their derivatives and everything. And I'll tell you what, guys, that's the main thing I want to get out there is like just from the point of view of like being the best curator, writer, holder of knowledge, or whatever you can be. You just always have to understand that there is one Led Zeppelin, you know, two. This is not remastered. This is just like the first thing that you get when you get a CD back in my days, like in the 80s. And so this is like probably mastered from 8 track. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what you got. But you got one Led Zeppelin 2 and one Led Zeppelin 4. And then you've got 1,000 records that nobody's ever heard that are much better. That inform, represent, and even take this space over, even beat them way out. That's the philosophy I want people to understand. So I don't really need to keep Led Zeppelin 2, except this is really how it was presented to us the first time. These CDs used to be a lot better, but their mastering skills and stuff were not there yet. Yeah, I have the vinyl too of this. I have this, and I have the one with the pinwheels and shit. What the fuck is that one? You can like spin, it's like deal a meal. I don't know, man. I have that one on vinyl too, but I don't want to keep them. I don't want to keep the vinyls. because I know the vinyl I have. It's barcode era. Like, what do I need to keep it for? It's not a museum piece. 82. I was born in 78, so you know what? You're not any different than me, Johnny Got. And you have the vinyl of that too. Yeah, I have a Led Zeppelin too, right? But I wasn't here in the '60s. My mom gave me, Led Zeppelin 1 through 4 by myself too, and stuff like that. But they weren't like the OGs. They were all barcoded. I mean, before '69, things weren't barcoded like that and stuff. But anyway, or excuse me, we're talking about '70s music here, right? I don't know the publishing date here, but doesn't really matter. What I'm saying is, in the '80s, this is the first kind of CD that they made. So I wouldn't really keep it just for that purpose. But I'm telling you, like, it was a different story. They used to sandwich two of these like poly pieces, and there was a glass piece inside. This is instead of just like a sort of a pack of silver, so to speak. You're not a baby, Johnny. You're not a baby. Like I said, I'm close there. And you have the vinyl. That's so cool. And you're a Voorhees one. Hey, I'll tell you what. Seeing your thumbnail, I gotta probably show you something interesting, I guess. Or maybe I can't find it. Right? That's what usually happens. Hmm. Ah, the Masters. Here we go. Little, that Halloween store, the infamous one. They make little plastic shot glasses, right? But look at this guy. This fucking guy. Shipwreck Delgado. How did he end up in this cup? Just oh, I'm the sore sucker with a parrot on my shoulder. Got my, you know what I mean? Like, how did shipwreck end up there? Number one, and then it gets worse, man. It gets worse, but I'll hold that. Is it 420 now? Let's go, man. My birthday's the 12th. I missed my birthday, and it's been like 8 more days. Shit, I better catch up. They don't know what a CD is. They don't need to, but you know what? Joke's on them when they're listening to music that sounds like it fell through a helicopter. It's like, get a CD, man. Get a good digital master. Everybody talks a bunch of good shit about vinyl. And you know what? I'm on board, but I'm telling you this. One thing that vinyl has going for it is it's the best first copy you can make. You take those metal plates, you take that PVC puck, you put the labels on it, and and you make one perfect copy of the metal plates, which were etched by, reverse animation, RIA curve, all that kind of stuff. You guys get into that stuff. You're like, don't ask me. So the best thing about an LP or a record in that sense is it's the best first copy, but then you play it 1,000 times and it degrades the whole time. It degrades. It's the best, you know. See, that's my point. That's a 1990 press. It's not the original press, right? But it's made from the same stampers, the same metal parts, right? So when you make that copy, it sounds exactly the same as the first fucking time, you see? So that's my point. The thing about a record is it's a perfect copy until it's not anymore. But the thing about a CD is maybe you can get a couple extra decades out of storing it because nothing touches it, okay? But I'm going to tell you straight up and insincerely, no, totally sincerely, I'll tell you. See all that fun shit back there? Anyways, I'll tell you just totally sincerely. When I was a baby child, my sister maybe a 6-year old. No, maybe a little bit older. She decided because she had to play records. That was her job when she was that age, 8, 10. Let's say 8, 10. She decided, you know what would be cool if they could read these things without with a laser because it wouldn't touch it. That was her idea. My fucking sister was like, you know, it'd be cool if they could touch these with a laser instead of a needle because it wouldn't touch it, it wouldn't hurt it. And she knew about laser technology because she was into Ultraman and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, Japanese cartoons in the 70s. That when they imported to the US, they had to cut Nazis out of. They didn't learn Japanese, so they just voiced over and made up nonsense construct stories. Oh my gosh, I love Speed Racer. Oh wow, that's the best. My point is only that a CD is a pretty good representation of the record. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know the thing now to do smooth keys is get a DVD player that's region free. That way you can listen to CDs that are off the shelf or go to Goodwill, right? $1, whatever. They'll trade you CDs so cheap and you can listen to, like Madonna, like Cherish My Love. And then you're like, okay, it's cool. I heard it once, turn it back in. They give you your dollar back. You know what I mean? You can always do that. Just get a region free DVD player, put it into your monitor, put it into your sound system, however you do it. You can listen to music. You can listen to CDRs that I burn for you and send you in the mail. You can listen or you can watch Turkish movies, South Korean movies, because, and it's not that expensive anymore. I got one for Squirmy. I got a DVD player for Squirmy, sent it to him. It's that easy, you know. What else? What else? I'm sorry, I didn't miss anything here. The kids don't know what a CD is. Well, a CD is a good copy of the thing, too. And it should last for a few decades, but also don't spend too much. Deuces, everybody. The chicken plant calls. The chicken plant. Oh yeah. Well, cool, smooth. Keys, listen, man. I'm glad that you have a DVD player already on hand because I want to provide you some CDRs. Maybe it'll play it, maybe not, right? But you're into files, and listen, as I go through my organ music, my pipe organs and stuff, when I find great songs, I'll put them on my PC and I'll email them to you. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a leave here. Uh, I was on till 3 yesterday. It's getting near 2:30. That's my time, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, in Virginia, from Maryland, in Virginia. Yeah. So respectfully, I will take my leave, and I want everybody to have time to say goodbye to each other. But Keys, you got Joe G's email, right? Keep in touch with me, okay? And then anybody else, PJOE, P Joe 78478 at yahoo.com. It's not had it since the midnight. All right. All right. Big love. Peace to everybody. See you later. Okay. Out.